Okay, we're back. We're picking up in the semifinals. This is game one between Doomsday and Bant Nadu. Yeah, we were just changing commentary and getting situated after I got dunked on by Patrick Green.
Notably, another Michael Muir.
We've had a lot of Michael Muirs today, actually.
So the meta is like what, 80% Michael, and then 20% Scaminator.
I haven't seen a lot of Rescaminator. I don't think we had any in Doomsday.
No, we're just like, oh, didn't we have one yesterday? Well, me and Parker actually could not find the information.
Oh
quickly.
yeah, I think I need to make it public.
Okay.
Afterwards, so I'll do that. Joe, I'll get you information for your article too. That's on my list of to-dos.
Yeah, I think someone said there was one scam in top 8 and it was another blue black, just a tempo type of deck. So here on the left side, I think Mike resolved the Doomsday.
Yeah, he resolved Doomsday. He's got an Edge of Autumn
on the stack.
Yeah, and Mapson's responding.
Mapson's, you guys did it. Oh, he's going. Okay, he's going through Michael's.
He's going through his to see what's
exile
left.
zone.
Yeah, what he think is left.
And he's shuffling the exile zone for some reason too. So Mapson hands Michael Reed back his exile zone, and looks like he's got a Teferi in play, and it's kind of hard to see the other two cards, but.
Alright, so we kind of get a little peek at Mapson's hand.
Mm-hmm.
In between his, so Green Sun Zenith. Is that his? No, Green Sun Zenith.
So he's gonna go up on Teferi.
Swords and not a whole lot that's useful.
I think it's the Encore guys, Nomads.
Yeah, Nomads Encore is attacking. As a border poke. They clearly didn't update life totals after Doomsday.
No. So I guess the Edge of Autumn is just a card that was a known
card?
Information.
Yeah. Okay, so we're drawing through.
Yeah, so Mike's got one blue floating. He's going to lose 2 life. He's going to draw probably another Street Wraith.
Yeah, and he's got 2 draw cards here, so he's just going to go for it. There's another Edge of Autumn in hand.
He's going to play Cavern of Souls.
Name Merfolk.
Yeah.
Float a blue.
And then sack that.
An Oracle.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Endurance? Oh, so it's a.
He went instant speed and then Green Sun Zenith and he's got an Endurance.
Well, does he have an Endurance in his deck?
Let's see. Yeah,
that's an Endurance.
Mapson.
Wow.
Mapson,
okay. I think that's gonna be the game. Yes.
So we're backing it up. That was awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. I wonder if Mike Reed knew there was a possibility, but just after you catch Doomsday, you can't really. Like, what are you gonna do? You gotta go for it, right?
Yeah, real heads up by Mapson to plus on the Teferi.
And then catch an instant speed.
Yeah, then Green Sun. Alright, so we're going to game 2 here.
So let's see if we can find Mapsons in.
Yeah, they're deckless.
Okay.
Let's go in here. So we're gonna pull them off.
Alright, so Michael Reed, we're looking at his list the last round. He does have this creature heavy plan that I don't know if that's something he wants to do against Mapson's deck.
It's interesting that he has 4 Murktide Regents in his sideboard.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Mapson, you don't know that, so you're probably boarding out your plows, your removal. Do these 4 Murktides come in? And he's got 3 Barrow-Goyfs in the side.
That's
and goes just beat down plan.
I don't know, because Mapson's deck has lots of creatures, right?
I mean, they're all smaller. Nadu's the biggest at 3/4.
Yeah,
we're looking at his deck list right now, Max. It's the sideboard's 3 Barrow-Goyf. 3 Barrow-Goyf, 2 Consigned in Memory, 2 Fatal Push, Force of Negation, an LED, 4 Murktides, and 2 Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
I think Thoughtseize I'd probably bring in.
I guess if you expect Mapson to side out some removal, then I guess you can bring all your creatures, right?
Yeah.
Because the thing is with Doomsday, if you're not doing that, you're going the other way, and you can't expect for the LED piles to work when your opponent's playing counter magic and endurance.
Yeah, I wonder if you take out these Tamios, take out the Dazes. I mean, you're probably getting pretty low on blue count there if you do that, but
right.
Yeah, I mean, Mapson, as someone who's played against Mapson multiple times this weekend, he always plays around Daze. You're not gonna, if he knows you have Daze, he's gonna play around it, and I expect him to.
You're not gonna
do that
and get him.
Yeah, Mapson's a very patient player, especially on this list. He kind of tends to approach it with, I'm going to try and combo this, go off this turn, as opposed to like, I'm just going to leave this Encore in here, unless you're in a situation where he just had to try and push damage, you know, with the Doom. Michael's on Doomsday.
Yeah, I think some of the cards you can shave is the two cyclers, like a straight wraith and edge of bottom. And then from Mapson's side, he's got a sideboard here with lots of good cards in the matchup. Actually, there's the 2 Carpet of Flowers. There's an Endurance. There's another 2 Force of Negations and 2 Veil of Summer. All of those are pretty good against both blends, right?
Yeah.
Really. So. It's like they are looking at their...
Yeah, and this is also closed deck list top 8, because we're not savages.
Are we? Not?
I think open top 8 deck list is horse shit.
Someone's got strong opinions on open deck lists. Right, so players are going to look at their opening hands and see if they want to mulligan or if they're happy with them. I think I saw a source of polishers in Mike Mapson's
so he put those in, looks like a Teferi. I saw...
Michael Reed's still deciding if he wants to keep.
It's like a Ponder. We, as a Magic community, need to stop shuffling our hands just to do something.
You don't like Brian Kibler?
No.
Okay.
We need to stop that.
Okay.
See, look at Michael. I can read some of his hand. All right, are we thinking about mulligans here?
I think Mapson's taking a good hard look at his opening hand. He's talking it out. Should I keep it? Should I mulligan? It looks like someone else is also there talking with him. I hope it's like the judge. Connor, that's a 15. Oh,
you just put your hand down on the table.
Yeah, just stop shuffling. Yes. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the whole shuffle thing.
It's just like this nervous tick.
I think it makes sense, like when you're trying to hide information. Let's say if somebody like sees your hand, like no thought sees or whatever, and then if you cast a brainstorm, like you want to shuffle so they can't keep track of the card that they saw. If it makes sense what I'm saying.
I mean, they usually just write it down, right?
No, but I'm saying, let's say if I have 3 cards in it, I'll make it real simple, right? I have 3 cards. You thought sees me, you take one of them, so now I have 2 cards.
Right.
Now, so like, but I'm holding them, like you see the 2 cards in my hands. I cast a brainstorm. You know, you maybe want to know if that card's going back to the top of your deck. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
but you don't have to like shuffle like a million times. Just like a quick shuffle.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a different use case than...
Yeah, but just when you're playing a deck that doesn't really manipulate your... and you just keep like... No,
and just like the nervous habit.
Yeah, that was horrible. Yeah, I agree. That's horrible. Stop doing that.
Lomer Boy, what we can do is we can pay someone to just kind of stand next to you with a squirt bottle and just squirt you. Water every time you do it.
Spray you like every time you do it. So I think Mapson took a mulligan here.
Yeah. If you knock anything off the table, oh man, you're in for it. No fancy feast for you.
Okay, it looks like Mapson's happy with the 6.
What do we see? Island, Green Sun, Zenith. See, we can read Delighted Halfling. See, we can kind of read his hand out. Force of Will to Fairy. This looks like a much better hand than, based on the few cards we could see out of Mapson's last hand. So I think this is...
Oh, is it a mulligan to 5?
Ooh.
Okay. I was under the impression it was a mulligan to 6.
Yeah, I thought it was a mulligan to 6, too. Sag, don't be Sag. We're happy you're here.
Alright, so it looks like he's going to keep the 5. Michael Reed's going to start. Ooh, is that a turn 1 back ritual?
Yeah, it is. That's what we're doing.
It could be a turn 1 Barrel Goyf. Mike was talking between rounds saying that he loves to make that play, just Dark Ritual turn 1 Barrel Goyf. So I wouldn't be surprised if instead of Doomsday we just see...
Okay, Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize.
Alright, so Mapson's hand, Trop, Delight, Halfling, Green Sun, Zenith, Force to Fairy. See, he wasn't shuffling his hand, so I could actually see it.
Interesting. So Force of Will is going to... That's most likely the card that's going to get discarded.
Yeah,
no?
so...
Oh, no, the Fairy. Okay, yeah, so now Mapson does now have a blue card to... Okay.
So we still have
one black
floating.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to use it.
I don't think he's going to do anything else.
Okay. Interesting turn 1 by Reed.
Alright, thanks, Joe. Thanks for hanging out with us. And, yeah, looking forward to your write-up coming soon.
Yeah, thanks for... Yeah, it was cool hanging out yesterday.
Alright, so Delight Halfling by Mapson passed the turn.
So I think Mike Reed is just going to try to make up the
yeah,
difference by drawing cards.
And getting a card.
He's going to leave an artifact in the graveyard. Interesting. Might be a sign that he's got a Barrel Goyf in hand, or it might be like a Doomsday thing.
Oh, we're frogging.
So, Ribbit.
2 cards left in hand for Michael. He passes the turn.
Force of Will.
We're gonna force the frog. Okay.
Okay, so Mapson's draw must have been the Force of Negation. Okay, Mapson's gonna take a draw step and perhaps guess a Green Sun Zenith, but I don't think I don't know if his deck's got any good targets for 1 mana.
The one that we want here. Let's take a look.
Go ahead.
So
he's got more Delighted Halflings. Oh, he's got a Noble Hierarch there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's only 1 Noble Hierarch too.
Okay, Tamio.
Tamio, Inquisitive Student.
And he's got a Ponder in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll Ponder.
And Mapson has 1 card in hand. I don't believe we know what card that is.
Scalding Tarn, Force of Will, Brainstorm was the Ponder.
And Tamio will flip. And Tamio is a clock. Okay, so Mike Reed is just going to pass the turn back to Mapson. Mapson's got 2 cards in hand.
It's like Force of Will blue card?
Yes. He could send the Delighted Halfling to attack Tamio, but it will just do 1 damage because of Tamio's triggered ability.
Take up ability, so he's got Michael has Days and Force of Will in hand.
And so Tamio's going to go down to 3.
Yeah, take 1.
So Tamio goes up 2, but it's taking 1, so right, no, as it stands. But also
Michael starts with a Brainstorm. Alright, so what's your plan here? Are we just beat down mode with the frog?
I think so, and I think Mapson probably just wants to find a Nadu, I guess. Hopefully, I guess you get to resolve because you have the halfling in play.
So at what point do you think when you're Michael you start dumping cards and realizing this frog is the plan?
That's an interesting one. I think the way his hand is...
His hand's set up to defend the frog. And I don't know how much removal Mapson has left. I mean, he clearly kept in his swords because
Right.
we saw one. Looks like
I think Michael Reed's clock here is Tamio. I don't think it's the Frog.
yeah.
You can just keep drawing cards with Frog, and Tamio's gonna. So the next turn, Tamio will go up to. Tamio's already at 5, right?
Yeah, Tamio's at 5.
So next turn he'll go to 7. So he can cash in on Tamio, like lose Tamio, but draw half of your deck. Or. Okay, so now it's Nomads in Core. Oh, I was blanking the card for a second. Yeah, I think Tamio's the clock here. I don't think it's the Frog. So he's probably just never going to discard cards to the Frog.
What do you think about Tamio? How have you seen it be on the weekend?
She's really good. Like I almost played a deck with Tamio this yesterday. I was testing some decks online, but work was kind of crazy, so I didn't get to play as many leagues as I normally like to play.
Mm-hmm.
But Tamio's very good. I didn't believe it first.
You play leagues before going to a tournament?
I tried.
I didn't even sleeve up a deck until Saturday morning at 6 a.m.
Technically I slept up my deck on Friday night.
I didn't even know what I was going to play. I was still working on it.
Well, worked out well for you today, right?
Yeah. Just time, man. Time.
Connor's
Tamio
playing
alone.
long. Okay. Yeah, Tammy's real good. Like it was one of those cards that I remember people were talking about. Like, well, of course, like in Legacy, you can just brainstorm and flip it. But I was looking on the other side, and I was like, I don't think it's that good. But then you start playing with the card, and you realize that it's actually pretty good. So Tammy number 2.
We're drawing cards.
We could hear Michael Reed's laugh from the room next door. Mapson's fetching a not a Meticulous. Is that Meticulous Archive?
Yes.
Okay. Surveillment.
We've been a Misty.
He's playing another halfling. So there's another delighted halfling on the stack. Michael Reed's gonna untap. As it turns out, if you draw half of your deck, it combos with Frog. And I think Mapson just realized that,
Yep.
or maybe Michael Reed just explained to Mapson what he was gonna do. And
Yeah, so you draw 25 cards, you jump the Frog in the air, and you discard 20 of them.
Yep. So we're gonna go to game 3. Is that?
Yeah.
Is it this one? Oh no.
There you go.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, Tamio looking good there. I mean, being able to defend yourself and get some card advantage.
Oh yeah.
Then having the second Tamio
To block. Yeah. Yeah, being 0-3. It's good at blocking. Not as good as defending against lightning bolts, but it's still good size for a 1-drop creature. And the fact that it has evasion is really good at creating clue tokens until you flip it.
Yeah, I don't think we saw a whole lot of sideboard cards for either player, so we'll keep an eye out for Barrogoyf and
Murktide. Yeah. I like Mapson's Mary Lodge 2020 for presidents shirt.
A candidate we can all get behind.
Yeah, for sure. Are you gonna go to tournament weekend?
I don't know if I can make it.
You don't know if you can make
Yeah,
it?
because of the it's so close to the Thanksgiving holiday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, we may be traveling. I'm planting the seeds with my wife, so if anyone watching talks to my wife, don't blow it for me.
Wizards is very good at scheduling a tournament weekend, a very awkward.
Yeah, to be fair,
weeks.
It's not them. It's card tight and the availability of the Pittsburgh.
The convention center?
Yeah, I mean, if you ever wonder why Magic events are so close to holidays or in horrible times of the year, it's because rates are significantly lower.
Okay.
For convention space.
Uh-huh. They should just do the tournament weekend in Richmond. Just saying.
I don't know if it's... I don't know. It's probably super inconvenient.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's very convenient. They had Pro
For
Tours.
you?
We had 2 Pro Tours in Richmond.
Yeah, but the Pro Tours are smaller.
Lots of Grand Prix. Lots of Star City events.
Was GP Reed Duke at Richmond?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember being there.
Well, why'd you have to make that face? It was a great Grand Prix.
That was a great Grand Prix. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, me too.
I don't remember how I did, but...
I didn't do very well.
Like, watching Reed bounce back and forth between games and coverage and, like, watching it later. like, that was really cool. I wish they would do more of that. I actually talked to Brian Koval about stealing that idea.
Uh-huh.
Or just doing, like, setting up a second camera to record all of his matches and, you know, play his as a backup feature.
Uh-huh.
So...
No, that is a great idea. If you have the...
Yeah, because you can make it as content. Yeah, that's the... I've talked to Honor on quite a bit about, hey, how can we do time-shifted matches and not sink as much money as you have into it? like, and I've come up with I think a way to do it. We're just not there yet. And it's a lot of setup for to even get this far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's complicated. It's expensive. You know, it has to be someone that really is passionate about it, right? So okay, looks like the players kept their 7 this time. We went to game 3 of the semifinals.
I think I see a Baragoyf in Reed's hand.
Okay. And Michael Mapson is going to have this
archive. He's got a Green Sun, Misty, I think a Delighted Halfling,
so you just
in hand, and a Nadu and a Force Negation.
So Force Negation won't stop Baragoyf. Okay, so just a Tammy on turn 1.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if Michael were to lead on Doomsday, do you fire off the
Force Negation,
or take the chance that, like, oh, okay, you're gonna do something with this 3 mana other that I can't fight, like a Baragoyf.
Oh, or do you get Dark Ritual? Like
do you fight the Dark Ritual, or do you fight the next thing coming?
No, I think you fight the next thing. So Mapson's gonna play, guess, a 2 mana spell. Okay, so it's a Green Sun. He's just trying to kind of shortcut the whole thing.
Oh, he's fetching.
He's fetching and casting the thing.
He'll probably, I assume he'll get a Delighted Halfling, because he's got Nadu in hand. Yeah, it looks like that's the choice.
Yeah. I wonder if... I think Michael really is still deciding if he wants to do something about it. I think if he's got a Daze, he just does it. A Forcible. Okay, so now Mapson can actually... Okay, oh, that's right. He had a Force Negation. That's not a Force of Will. So. Yeah.
Mapson has the Force Negation.
Right.
Reed's got the Force of Will. All right. So.
And it was a Murktide that got exiled, right?
Halfling. Yep. So yeah, he brought in the Murktide juke.
Mm-hmm. Baragoyfs and etc. And now Mike Reed has to find a way to flip Daniel, right? Because as a 0-3 in this matchup is not going to do much. He's going to get a clue. I'm assuming we're going to see a brainstorm here.
What a great clue.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, he'll get the clue, flip, and tick up.
So Mapson might actually consider countering the brainstorm, right? Because if you counter, okay, he's not going to counter. Tammy is going to flip.
it feels like fighting that is a losing battle. Because if you want to protect the combo, or
yeah,
but he's got force of negation. And you're pitching a card. What in your hand you're pitching if you're Michael?
It's complicated, right? Because like, you let's say you counter this, like you lose 2 cards. Then the next turn, Michael Reed just like attacks.
Well, looking at Mapson's hand, if he fights over that, his hand, he's stuck with 2 lands. He's got Nadu, Force of Negation, Misty Rain, Force of Plains in hand. So you can't fight over that.
I think we're gonna see a frog here. Oh, it's a Murktide. Oh,
here
that's
we
a
go.
big one. Okay, so it's looks like a 2 spells were, I think the Brainstorm and the Force of Will. It might be a 5/5. Yeah, it's a 5/5. And Tamia's a 4. Can you see what's in Michael Reed's hand?
I
can see it.
No, I'll wait till we get another look. So Misty Rainforce is one of the cards for Reed.
Okay, so he does not have a way to protect either his Planeswalker or Murktide.
So
is that a Delighted Halfling?
Yep.
And Mapson looks like he's got a Nadu in hand, right?
Yep, he does. He's got the full art portrait. Alright, Misty Rainforest and Mapson passes the turn.
Well, Mapson might have Nadu, but I think you still have to have a way to get the combo going, right? So here's a Barrel Boy. And I think Tamia's going to go up to 6.
I mean, if you draw a blue card, I think you tick down. Well, yeah, you tick down, grab the Force of Will, and you can fight the Encore to stop the combo.
Oh no! So all of them got exiled to Murktides. So that's not his. I don't think it's his. It's just Exile Zone. Yeah.
All right, so he is fully on the beatdown plan, and this is a quick clock.
Yeah, so it's a 5, and then the dwarf looks like it's a 3.
3/4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like creature, land, instant.
Michael Reed also has an option to crack the clue to draw another card. Yeah, this Mapson has to do something probably this turn.
Yeah. Looks like Sylvan Safekeep wants to draw.
Oh, so that's the way to kickstart the combo, right?
Yeah, but you're sacrificing your lands. I mean, he'll have 3 creatures, so I mean, he's got.
He's got a Blazing hand, right?
Draw a Brainstorm for the turn.
Oh, he's gonna cast Brainstorm first.
Yeah, if you can hit an Encore, you can play the Plains. You have enough mana for the combo, and you can kind of, I don't know, find some chump blockers for the Barrow Boy from the.
Yeah.
Or dig for your interaction. So Mapson's real plow. That'll buy him some time there.
So Mapson is going to put back. Well, I wonder if he thinks that he wants to protect the cards, like if he's not gonna combo now, so they don't get like Thoughtseize away from his hand next turn.
Yeah.
It's definitely the turn here that I think will kind of decide the game, right, in the match.
Yeah. What do we have? We essentially have 4 mana, so he can try and go for the combo using Sylvan Safekeeper, or he can fight one of the creatures and try and buy himself.
But isn't that good enough?
Turn.
Isn't that good enough? Like 3 creatures, Sylvan Safekeeper, sack a land.
Well, you're going to run out of resources, so you got to sack a land every time, and eventually run out of lands.
You can't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay. clearly I'm very familiar with the combo.
Yeah, I've played against this quite a bit this weekend, and
Gotcha.
Sylvan Safekeeper is significantly
So he's a Sylvan Safekeeper.
weaker than Nadu.
I want to see Nadu.
All right, so we'll see Nadu here, and he'll probably.
Well, he's stacked. Mapson just stacked the top 2 cards, right? So he can do this knowing what's on top.
Yeah, so if he's got a land there, yep, the plains we knew about.
Okay. So that just clears the top of his deck.
Yeah, and then he can plow, so he can kind of do both.
Mm-hmm. And at this point, Mapson, I mean, he's under pressure, but 13 life. Reed's not going to be able to do that much damage next turn.
Well, this Tamio.
Well, it's a 6, so he would have another turn.
Yeah.
So Mapson's passing turn. He didn't have a source of plow in hand, right? Was it a brainstorm?
Yeah, he's a plow.
A plow too. Okay. Interesting.
Letting Michael draw another card, or letting Reed draw another card, he could, rip a daze. I don't know if
So
Mapson was trying to. Mapson typically plays around daze.
Okay, so Mapson's. So Michael Reed put the draw the card with the clue in the stack. I think Mapson's thinking about casting source of plow. No, oh, he didn't. He just let Michael Reed draw. I believe.
So Lotus Petal from Reed.
You're going to see them. Probably just going to attack with a Murktide and Barrel Boy.
Yeah, we're getting in there.
Yeah, there's no. Okay, so I'm going to see a Source of Plowshares on one of the 2 creatures, but which one? Okay, so
Yeah, I like, because I think you need to send the Nadu at Tamio.
Right. So Baragor's going to come up. It's a 4/5, I believe, and he can also sack the pedal to make it bigger, I guess.
Yeah. He's got his hand on it like he's
About to do it.
considering it. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
we're confirming the total for Barrel Boy right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so just
1, 2,
mill
3, 4. So it's 4 damage.
There's a
We find a creature. We found there's a frog and a Murktide in that.
Yeah.
So I assume we take the frog and play the frog.
Is frog better than Murktide? I guess. Oh, yeah, because you can't even cast.
the
Yeah.
Murktide.
Yeah, so you get frog here. Well, Mapson is sort of threatening winning next turn, right? Did he get the
I think he's
Murktide?
getting the Murktide. Maybe he wants to block.
But I don't think he can cast it now,
or
can you? 'Cause
he can. He's got a Misty in hand, so he'll sack the Misty, sack the pedal, and he can cast it.
Okay.
So that makes sense. Fatal push. We'll get a Nadu trigger.
Yeah, that's.
Looks like you reveal a double hierarch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like Mapson might have this one. I think if you said Michael really has a Misty Rainforest,
I thought that was his last card. I can't remember if he played a land for turn. I assume he would play it if he had the land available.
Mm-hmm. No, Emo Pizza. He revealed a Noble Hierarch off the top.
No. Yeah, he got the Nadu trigger.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the second one for the push, one for the Sylvan Safekeeper?
You are correct.
Yeah.
Emo Pizza, you are correct. Yeah, there should have been 2.
Yep.
Again, we started playing yesterday at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Most players, I know Mapson, he went to have dinner.
Yeah, Mapson Mapson flew in late. I want to say he got in town around 10 or 11 o'clock at night Friday, before Saturday, before yesterday's event.
So like we're looking at basically what?
Yeah, we're 13.
8 hours, 16 hours of magic
at
this
least
point.
13 rounds in, between the 2 days for a lot of us.
Missing little things like this, it's going to happen. So it looks like Mike just, so he attacked with the Baragoi 5-6. There's a Tammy that's ready to ult.
Yeah, it's got this Murktide defending it.
And now...
You gotta feel pretty good if you draw half your deck.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's gonna happen here, right? Because...
Well, Tamio ticks up, so the Sylvan Safekeeper's not going to do any damage, and I can't recall what that other...
Oh, it was a Delighted Halfling.
Oh, yeah, so the Halfling, neither of those are going to do damage, so Nadu right now essentially has 2 power.
Mm-hmm.
You could play the Gnome, or...
So the only one that you need is the Murktide to block it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mapson's casting Brainstorm. Trying to find a way to...
Alright, so in his hand, Force of Negation, is that consigned to memory?
No, but I think I saw a Source of Plowshares.
Yeah, there is a Source of Plowshares.
And Mike Reed is hell-bent, right? He's got no cards in hand.
Yeah, no, he's got a consigned to memory. And I think he's putting it down as part of the Brainstorm pile.
I don't know if consigned...
I think he was thinking for the
Stifle ability.
Yeah, for
Thassa's Oracle.
Oracle.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so it looks like Mike's finishing Resolve the Brainstorm.
Noble Hierarch, Force of Will, Force of Negation, Source of Plowshares is Reed's hand.
So he can
or Mapson's hand.
He's gonna play another creature. There's a Source of Plowshares and Murktide.
And then we'll get in for 3 on this Tamio.
Well, the 2?
Noble for the Exalted.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that means...
So Tamio going on to 5.
It's going... Okay, yeah, so Tamio's a 4 now. No, 4 or 5? 5, okay. So Michael Reed gets to untap. So Ponder, okay. What is Michael Reed trying to find here?
Yeah, I mean, if he's got all these creatures, and I wonder if he cited out
Doomsday?
The Doomsdays, the combo.
Yeah, it seems really tough to get through. Because Baragorf is big and all, but like
he's got enough jump blockers. I mean,
yeah. And
he can deal with this Tamio. Eventually, he'll have to deal with the Baragorf.
So there's like I think it's a Forceville, a fetch land, and something else that might be not like.
Yeah, that was from the 2 cards I could see. It was pretty easy shuffle.
Yeah, they're way too late for the party there.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Yeah, because ideally, like, no, if Sylvan Safekeeper wasn't in play, no, getting a Fatal Push is amazing.
Another Baragorf?
I know, that might be a good one.
I mean, it probably runs into a Force of Will for Mapson, but...
Okay, so Mike Reed is going to draw for the Ponder. We're going to see an attack. Halfling's going to jump in front of Baragorf. No triggers for Baragorf. Game is going to go up to 7, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're like an encore off the top from getting the win here, if you're Mapson.
Or was it Briskly Bill? Yeah, Bristly Bill. I think that would also do. Brings. Okay.
What's that? Days, Brainstorm, and a
Daniel, yeah. I don't know how good.
What is? I can't really see what Tameo's as. You could play the Tameo to throw it in front of the Nadu.
I mean, the Tameo's at 5, so I mean. Oh, if the Tameo was at 7, then I think Mike would do that. He would just put the Tameo in front of it and then block, and then next turn untap and ult. So yeah, maybe he's looking for a specific card that we're not thinking about. Yeah,
I mean, Fatal Push could on the Nadu.
To try to get
well, the Sylvan Safe here's the card in the glare, so that's not going to work.
I mean, Mapson only does have 2 lands left, so the Sylvan Safekeeper can only, like you said,
so much.
Yeah, exactly. That's a force negation on the second Tameo.
Yeah.
No. Oh, force of will. Sorry.
Yeah, force of will on the Tameo.
Yeah. Okay, so I believe Mapson knows the top of his deck. Maybe another land. Yep. Okay, and it's gonna swing it. Oh, Tameo just dies here.
Alright, Tameo down.
And okay, now Michael Reed gets to untap again, and immediately attack with Baragoyf. I think now Noble Hierarch's the one that's gonna bite the bullet. I think Mapson might have asked
What's
to check.
Are we counting?
Yeah. So we see creature, artifact, instant, land, sorcery, I believe. So that's a 5/6. Looks like they got the right number there. Yep. Okay.
Alright,
And,
Noble Hierarch.
So Michael Reed's gonna brainstorm again. I think now you're looking for a creature. Now the
Yeah, it looks like alright, Dark Ritual, Scrolling, Tarn, and
oh, he's about to shuffle. It's a
yeah. Is that a Fatal Push?
No, but he was trying to resolve a brainstorm like a ponder. He put the 2 cards back.
So
Well, he did have a fetch land, so he does not have to draw those cards next turn.
Yeah.
Also, some beautiful lands on Michael Reed's side of the table there.
Maybe we should stop being peasants and start using cool form black border duels like these guys.
Maybe if I hit the Powerball or something.
We got kids, sorry.
Yeah.
No black border duels for us.
I can't go to Hershey Park and buy 4 black borders in the same month.
You know how many cartons of strawberries kids eat a week? God.
They do eat a lot. And apple juice and cereal. You got 2 or 3?
2.
2.
You have 1, right?
I only got 1
You got 1?
that I know of.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mike fetched for the Underground Suet, and he's
That's the Fatal Push we knew about from the Brainstorm.
Okay, so yeah, looks like Mapson's gonna do the same thing again.
That's the
Sign to
Sign to
Memory.
Memory.
Very irrelevant now.
So again, he could have got a trigger on the Fatal Push and the Safekeeper target, and it looks like he only took 1.
Okay. So Mike's at 39 life. That's crazy. What's the maximum, like the Stream Decker goes up to?
I don't know. Looks like we'll find out.
We're about to find out. I wonder if he knows that I do. Yeah. Did he miss it again?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about.
Okay, they were laughing a little bit. So, and Mapson is slapping his head.
Like, I think he figured
Maybe
it
it's
out.
like Mapson is a judge too, so I usually Oh, swing you, put you at 35. But okay, so I don't think Mike can. All right, so Goif is gonna connect this time, I think. Oh, he's gonna stifle the trigger ability. Okay.
Distance sign isn't doing anything else. It's essentially dead.
Right.
But not letting him get back a creature gives you a chance to rip a plow.
Yeah. Yep.
So you're only fighting one threat instead of potentially two.
So it looks like Mapson, Michael Reed they are having a good time there.
Cameo number 3.
Cameo number 3. I think he has to draw the thing here, otherwise. I don't.
Yeah, so he found the plow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
So goes up to 45. Stream deck goes up to 45.
All right. So Michael Mapson able to stabilize at 3 life. So Michael Reed just wants to be able to. It's kind of complicated now, right? Because if you flip Tamio,
it's just gonna die.
Yeah,
unless you want to get something back.
So he's motioning like he's gonna cast something that costs 2 mana, so it might be.
He just. He just wants the card.
Oh, okay. So he was able to flip
flips
it
in combat and transforms it. I mean, it's.
So brainstorms are resolving, and all of a sudden
So it looks like
this game is still like up, and for either player can still win this game.
Yeah.
So I think Michael Reed found a force of will in that brainstorm.
All right, so Tamio takes up. No, it's set to. Yeah, it's gonna take that.
It's probably a 4 or a 2 now, but it's gonna get 4. So Mike Reed's gonna put 2 cards back. Maybe another Murktide would be very good.
All right, so we'll push the Sylvan Safekeeper here.
That's been a lot of fatal pushes on.
Yeah, we got to be running low.
And Mapson's probably gonna start looking at how many
Yeah,
lands.
so we've got his deck list up. I think he only has 2 out of the sideboard. Yeah, and
Into the main deck.
Okay.
Okay, so Nadu would attack Tamio for 2 next turn. Tamio go back to 2. Teferi. Okay, so he remembered this time, by the way.
Yeah.
So Emo Pizza, it seems like they heard you.
But he missed it at least twice.
Yes. Yes. So it looks like he's still going to target again.
Target again. And then, there we go.
It's a land.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
So I think. Oh, now he's gonna thought seize Mapson though.
Yeah,
and I think he's gonna take the Teferi. Yeah. At 45 life, he's gonna go down to 3 now. Okay, so he's got the Tamio at 4.
I mean, I like this plan by Mapson. We're just literally sitting here until we rip a Nomad's Encore eventually.
Right. Yeah, because Michael Reed needs to find another big creature, right?
Yeah.
Something like a Murktide or another Barrel Boy.
And he's dealt with a few of them, so he's. Let's see.
Well, there was one Murktide I think got removed to Force of Will, and then we saw 2 Barrel Boys. Let's see. Damien goes up again to 5.
So threats we know are in there: Psychic Frog, 3 Barrel Boy, that's 7. 4 Murktides, that's 11. It's maybe Street Wraith is still in.
Okay, so it looks like Michael Reed is just new to the top of his deck. Mapson's gonna play a lands. Yeah, lands here. No, of course they're good because you can always get triggers off Nadu.
Yeah, at what point do you just
Start sacking?
Starts at like sacrifice a land or two. All right,
it looks
yeah,
like Nadu's.
now
That's the moment for him. There you go.
Yep, there we go. We're gonna do it again. You did it once, you may as well get a second.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, just
Alright, that's 2 on the Nadu, and he'll probably stop. I don't know if you want to go below 3 lands, unless you have to. So there's at least a force of will in Michael Reed's hand.
right. So he's gonna sack, gonna Nadu trigger, so halfling. Halfling's gonna Oh, I'm assuming he floated mana before sacking. And he's gonna swing at Tamio. Tamio's gonna go down to 2. So Tamio keeps bouncing from 2 to 4. They're gonna bigger die there. That makes it easier for us here. Or, no, never mind. So just kidding.
Mapson draws. Is his hand in his lap?
Oh
no, it's okay. It's like on the edge of the table.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
There's a little space between. Oh,
he's just switching back and forth between 2 and 4.
He's got 1 for 4, 1 for 2. Okay, that's kind of funny. And okay, so another barrel goif.
Barrel goif.
All right.
We see the force face up. Reed has a force in hand. Is he a blue card? Looks like he does.
I think they do. Right? Oh, it's a daze too. Okay, yeah. That daze is not getting better.
No. I mean, he's got so few lands, but the delayed half.
Oh, another force of will. Okay. So Mike has 2 cards in hand. They're probably not creatures and not counter magic, so he might just die with a pair of dark rituals in hand and.
I don't know, it's kind of impressive seeing Mapson go this long without finding an Nomads in court.
Ooh, we found it the fairy.
Alright, so we sacked another card for Nadu, and we'll make it a fairy.
Yeah, the problem is that Michael Reed's deck does not have a way to.
Oh, there's the days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, but it's a Delight Halfling, so it's incounterable.
Oh, you didn't realize that.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
That'll do it.
Yeah, Mike Reed's deck doesn't really have a way to deal with Sealed Safekeeper not doing play. So after Mapson was able to establish that board state.
Alright, Bristol is really the kill we were looking for. Yeah, and Reed will scoop it up.
Michael Mapson.